And welcome back once again. My name is James Henderson, coming to you live from where else? The place where it all got started. I know it's an awesome day here at the trading world. But we also got a lot of really good factors of what's going on. So the market, as you might know, is down a little bit. Why is that? Well, people over in Davos, Switzerland, all the old farts, right? Those are the guys that are just saying, "Hey, we have our we don't understand Bitcoin and Bitcoin's scam and all that other fun stuff." But then you got the younger guys in Davos, which eventually those are going to be the main investors. But all the younger guys and investors are going, yeah, Bitcoin's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and it's a lot better than what they've seen in a very, very long time. And the reason why is the old guys are making such a move is because a lot of the older tech or a lot of the older investors, like people investing in the futures and the hedge fund managers that have bought into Bitcoin at 19,000 are selling off because they've lost money and they don't see the long-term value of it. And then again, we have our young-term investors, which, like myself, that we believe in the future of Bitcoin and the blockchain and what it's going to be doing you know to the world. And what's really cool about that is from my perspective, what's the blockchain doing to big data? It's actually clearing up and seeing a lot more um, proficient data that are coming out. It's a lot clearer picture. And we also know that if when you have skin in the game, and like $12,000, well, the data that you put inside into the blockchain is going to be more reliable than just some kids making $7 an hour entering in a lot of data into a centralized database. So, I mean, if you take it from that perspective, we know that the data is going to be a lot clearer and a lot cleaner to view and to analyze, and also once we get past a certain point of a transaction speed and acceptance, then there's definitely no turning back. My personal opinion, coming from one of the channels, is, well, your infrastructure is a little bit vague. Well, that's because I'm talking from a sprawling, viewpoint. Let's start pinpointing different measures. When you have allergies, it sucks. Now, going back to the very pinpoint of issues. Well, we know that blockchain. We're now at the point of we're not going to be turning the blockchain off. We have too many miners. We have hundreds of thousands of terahashes being mined right now to secure the data of what's going on with the blockchain network, and also a lot of other cryptocurrencies. So that means as long as the blockchain of one computer is on and is securing the data, then that means the blockchain and the data will always be here. Two, we know that the infrastructure is pretty sound. The blockchain itself and Bitcoin has not been hacked. Okay, and hear me out, folks. So people have lost their money in their wallets running on soft wallets, and so that's been hacked. The software that the wallets are sitting on have been hacked, but not the blockchain itself. And here's the difference. So I have a computer that's been infected by a worm or a virus, or someone actually sits at my desk and I have my wallet that's unsecure. Well, then I can go ahead and then open up my wallet and then transfer everything I have in my wallet to a different wallet. That's how people lose their money. Now, it wasn't some guy breaking into the blockchain, finding out that wallet number XYZ123 has 1,000 bitcoins in it. I'm just going to move it over to another form, another wallet. Now, that has not happened in the Bitcoin network. So so that's the big thing. So now, will Bitcoin investments go up? Well, yeah. The FedEx announces more than 3.2 of wage increases and bonuses will be going up. So a lot of FedEx workers are going to be into the game now, which is, go FedEx for giving what you'd be paying to the taxes of the government to the people who work for you. That's pretty cool. So what's going on with the state of crypto? Well, we know that the top 10% of the cryptos, because of Davos, has gone down, and that's the reason why. That's the reason what my thinking is. So at the time of the writing, Bitcoin was sitting at $10,662, with representing a loss of 6% in the last 24 hours. More than $1.15 billion worth of Bitcoin was exchanged in the USD, Bitcoin market, representing 35% in the trading for that day. Japan was close behind at 34.4%. Ether price has dropped to a low of 4.5% over the past 24 hours, sitting at $1,015. With over $450 million worth of Ether exchanged in the past 24 hours, America represented 31% of the shares. So, so that's pretty cool. But let's go to the stories that are really hitting today's times. We know that Venezuela is to accept hard currencies and cryptocurrencies. Well, here's my problem with the president of Venezuela, saying that Venezuela is open for business. One, their oil, which is the cryptocurrencies backed by, is worth nothing. Two, you have them raising billions of dollars in their bonds, but they can't pay them back right now. So now Venezuela is really trying to pull money through this crypto craze. Guys, when you have a centralized database, a centralized currency, and it's known as the Petro from Venezuela, and Venezuela has a repeating history of not paying their customers back, it doesn't look good for the country of Venezuela. Now I've got friends there, so I'm not bashing all of Venezuela. I'm just saying their economy and their structure and their finances from a global standpoint of the country is not sitting pretty well. All right, but if you invest in Venezuela, let me know how's that going. Then we have Canada's central bank calls for Bitcoin you know regu- regulatory actions. So his complaint is if you invest in Bitcoin, it's like gambling. It's something like if you invest in Microsoft, it's like gambling. But they claim that Bitcoin's not doesn't have any assets for you to invest in. However, though, countries today are investing in the blockchain to help secure their data. So you tell me where any of this makes sense.